I was 40 when I noticed that something had changed. I'd been an investigative journalist for 20 years, and suddenly, abilities that I'd taken for granted turned up missing. No longer could I trust myself to be sharp as a tack. My mind was more like a kitchen sieve, leaky and unreliable. I needed to find out what was going on, and so I made myself a guinea pig, testing every approach to resolving my mental muddle.
Hi, I'm Cathryn Jakobson Ramin. Thanks so much for considering me for your event. You know, in midlife, just about everyone experiences some forgetfulness. It's perfectly normal, but that doesn't make it acceptable, not given the busy days that we have. When you can't read the fine print in the newspaper anymore, you don't give up reading. You go out and you get yourself a pair of reading glasses. It's not quite as simple with forgetfulness, but I'm here to tell you that if you take care of your brain now in middle age, you can vastly improve your chances for a terrific cognitive future.
I interviewed more than 300 scientists and hundreds of midlife individuals, and in 2007, under HarperCollins' imprint, I published Carved in Sand, When Attention Fails and Memory Fades in Midlife, which quickly became a New York Times bestseller and reached number 5 on Amazon. Since then, I've shared what I learned with audiences all over the country, speaking before corporate and philanthropic groups.
And all of you right now are in a position where there is still plenty of time to rearrange how...
Apparently, the subject of midlife forgetfulness struck a nerve. Within weeks, I'd given interviews to major national publications, in webcasts like the Wall Street Journal's Market Watch, appeared on Good Morning America twice.
I took up salsa dancing. I had read a study by Joe Verghese, who's a scientist who looks at this quite a lot, and he had said that ballroom dancing was one of the very best things that you could do for your brain.
Wow, this story, it is carved in sand. It's on our website if you want to read more.
As Cathryn Jakobson Ramin crossed the frontiers of middle age, she became...
And chatted with radio hosts like Neil Conan of NPR's Talk of the Nation, Martha Stewart, and Whoopi Goldberg.
2 women in yoga clothes sitting there, and they'd say, one woman would say, you know, I saw the best movie the other night. Oh my God, what was it called? You know,
I had found a new passion, spreading the word about memory and attention in person. And I discovered a way of connecting with audiences, with humor, enthusiasm, and warmth.
Somebody would say, oh yeah, I read a book. What was the title?
I shared my own stories, exploring the glitches that plague midlife brains. Using the latest research and offering plenty of practical advice, I found audiences nodding in recognition and roaring with laughter.
Best lectures I've ever heard because you're enthusiastic, you have the examples, and they're all things I can do.
Oh, that's great.
You saw me out there exercising on the path. I do that 3 times a week for a total of about 90 minutes. Why 90 minutes? Well, recent studies show that 90 minutes of strenuous walking decreases the probability of cognitive decline any time in life. You may want to consider putting your crossword puzzles and your Sudoku back in the drawer, strapping on your trainers, and getting out for a good walk.
In the course of my travels, I realized that corporations' more seasoned employees were specifically in need of my help. In response, I founded an organization called Managing the Midlife Mind, which addresses the cognitive needs of the middle-aged workforce. What does this mean? Does it mean that it is a great idea to multitask? Let's think about that. We have frontal lobes that are not working nearly as well as they used to.
I'll talk to your audience about all aspects of midlife cognition: sleep, hormones, nutrition, drugs, the ones that can make you really foggy, and the ones that may provide a little bit of cognitive enhancement. I'll help you develop mental strategies, scaffolding, not a cookie-cutter solution, but a custom-made plan, one that will work for you. I look forward to the opportunity.
Equally at home with corporate audiences and philanthropic groups, Cathryn Jakobson Ramin brings you her expertise in all areas of midlife cognition. Audiences love her ability to turn complex science into practical advice, delivered with warmth and humor. Ms. Ramin is a member of the National Association of Science Writers. She travels from San Francisco.